What's going on, guys? It's Alex from Avid Tech, and we're back with another video. I know it's been a little over a month, I think, since the last upload. I do apologize for that. I don't expect to do that again, but I was out of town for a little bit of that period, and then we're just busy the past few weeks with everything. So that'll be another video, but today's video we're going to be explaining briefly the key parts of what we just saw in the WWDC event for Apple that released new software and new hardware that we'll be seeing later this year. So let's get right into it. So first off, we saw the new iteration of the iPhone software, iOS 16. iOS 16 is jam-packed with a bunch of features, including enhanced map display, personalized phone lock screen now that you can use your actual photos and customize them, and adding widgets in to bring the important news and information that you want personally to your lock screen so you don't even have to open your phone, which is a really cool idea from Apple. It will really help personalize everybody's iPhone and get creative on the lock screen. The biggest thing they've added to is the editing and unsending of iMessages. So now you can, if you deliver something you didn't mean to deliver it, or spell something wrong, whatever the case is, you can now edit and unsend those messages and then resend them if need be to the right person, or spell correctly, or whatever you want to call it. So that thing gets tricky and dicey. I've seen a lot of community feedback on that, whether people like it or not. I think it is a good thing in most cases, I'd say, but obviously it can be a little bit of an edgy slope there. So, but they did bring that to the new iOS 16, so we will be seeing those features as well as a few more. Again, this all information's all on the Apple website on the keynote, so definitely check that out if you're interested in seeing a little bit more in-depth info on that. Jumping right into our next reveal, we saw iPadOS 16. So similar to iPhone 16, they're bringing a lot of new features that we'll see on the iPad. The biggest being Stage Manager. So now you have multiple tasks in the background. Well, now you can pretty much present your main task that you're working on, so you don't really get distracted, into almost like a widget bar on the side. So if you need to get to another app or another background task, you can now go over and click that on the side, and then it'll pop up, send the other one to that background task. So definitely helpful for those people that are really multitasking and juggling a lot of things, but don't want to see a bunch of same apps or side-by-side apps or background tasks running at the same time. You can kind of set those in the background and really have it center stage on the task that you're working with on the iPad. Next up, we have macOS Ventura. So we're seeing the new software for Mac coming to this year's Macs, the MacBook Pro and the MacBook Air, as well as the iMac, obviously, as well. But they feature the same amount of things as the iPad for the most part in terms of Stage Manager and those kind of things in the app displays. But they're also bringing community camera. So that's where the iPhone can now be a webcam for your Mac. Which is pretty cool if you're in meetings or anything like that and you really don't have a webcam, or you're on the go. You can now use your iPhone as a webcam. So I think that's a pretty cool feature for those that are always traveling on the go, or forget the webcam, or whatever the case is, or just want a little more high def quality, or need multiple. You can utilize that. Also, with this new software, it would allow you to basically hand off FaceTime. So if you're on FaceTime on any Apple device, you can now transfer that same FaceTime call to your Mac, to your iPad, to obviously your iPhone. So that is a cool idea. I think if you're going from a bedroom to an office, or going outside, or coming back in and you're on your laptop, you're bringing it inside, you want to pull out your phone, pull out an iPad, relax and get on the same FaceTime call. You don't have to hang up, call back, or whatever the case is. You can just transfer it right through the devices, which is really cool. And last but not least, we saw WatchOS 9 coming this year to obviously the new Apple Watches. And we will be seeing a lot of jam-packed features in terms of fitness and health, which has obviously been the forefront and focus of the Apple Watch since its release. So definitely change here. They're going to be focusing on medications apps, sleep apps, health apps, and the workout app, and improving the overall user experience in each of those apps. So definitely excited for that. And those of you that are in the gym grind, or just need a little bit more health insight, the WatchOS is going to be fantastic for you or anyone in your family. So definitely great gift ideas as well. So that'll do it, guys. That is the WWDC 2022 edition in under 5 minutes. Hopefully I made it. But if you want to see a more in-depth look, definitely check out the Apple website. They have the whole keynote there. If you'd like me to do kind of an insight look into a specific hardware product or software, I can definitely do that. Just let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.